Good morning, everyone. Just waiting for a few stragglers to take their seats. I'd like to welcome you to the third annual U.S. Conference on Rare Diseases and Orphan Products. I'm Barbara Kunz. I'm DIA's new Global Chief Executive, and it's with great pride that I welcome you to this important conference. We at DIA consider this conference an important step in addressing the many critical and unique challenges surrounding the treatment of patients who suffer from rare diseases. Those challenges are numerous. For those of us involved in medical product development, we know that high development costs, scarcity of funding, and lack of knowledge about the origin of some rare diseases pose significant barriers to innovation. But those challenges pale in comparison to those faced by patients suffering from rare diseases and their families. It is difficult to imagine what a parent goes through when his or her child is diagnosed with a disease that they've never heard of, for which there is no treatment, and no support system of people who understand what the family is going through. That is why we're all here today. It was just over 3 years ago that DIA came together with our partner, NORD, to begin planning our first conference. Both organizations saw the need for a forum like this and the opportunity to leverage our respective strengths to create it. NORD, as the unique federation of voluntary health organizations dedicated to helping people with rare diseases, and DIA as the global forum for advancing therapeutic innovation and regulatory science. We value this partnership and the many positive outcomes that have resulted for the rare disease community. I also want to thank and recognize the significant contributions of our conference collaborators, the FDA, NORD, and the National Center for Advancing Translational Sciences at the NIH. This conference brings together representatives from all the stakeholder groups within the rare diseases community for dialogue, networking, and education focused on improving the health of patients who suffer from the more than 7,000 known rare diseases. I hope we all leave with a new database of contacts who share our passion and commitment to combating rare diseases. We are also here to learn, and over the next 3 days, we will learn from the experts in this field about the development of therapies for rare diseases and about a number of promising developments to help support innovation in this area. But the most important voice that we will hear during this conference will be the voice of the patient. We're privileged to have with us this year nearly 100 patients and representatives from patient organizations. Let's take a moment to extend a very warm welcome to the patient participants and the scholarship recipients. Over a decade ago, DIA saw an important and critical need to bring patients into the conversation surrounding medical product development. We launched the DIA Patient Fellows Program, first in Europe and then later in the United States. The program provides scholarships for patient representatives to attend and actively participate in the DIA Euro meeting and the annual meeting each year. This program connects patients with regulators, researchers, and industry professionals in a neutral forum. The Rare Diseases Conference has also featured a patient scholarship program each year, enabling patients to attend and actively participate in the conference. And to keep the dialogue going, the DIA Fellows Alumni Program was created, and I'm happy to report that DIA launched its patient engagement virtual community this year. As part of our global commitment to patient engagement, DIA is an active partner in EUPATI, the European Patient Academy on Therapeutic Innovation, an initiative to provide scientifically reliable, comprehensive information to patients on medicine's research and development. We at DIA are working tirelessly to ensure this most important stakeholder group's voice is loud and clear in medical product development, and you'll see their perspective present in everything that we do. This year marks an exciting milestone in the rare diseases community in the United States, the 30th anniversary of the Orphan Drug Act. Since the bill was signed into law in 1983, we've seen such tremendous advances in the development and approval of therapies for rare diseases. This year also marks NORD's 30th anniversary. To our partners at NORD, I congratulate you on a successful 30 years in empowering the rare diseases community. And speaking of anniversaries, I would be remiss if I did not mention that 2014 marks DIA's 50th anniversary. Since 1964, DIA has served as the global neutral forum for advancing therapeutic innovation and regulatory science. We are committed to providing forums like this conference, as well as virtual forums on LinkedIn and other media, where stakeholders can come together to exchange vital information and come up with solutions to help improve the care of patients. I hope you'll consider joining us as we officially celebrate our 50th anniversary in June of 2014 in San Diego. It is with great excitement that I bring all of you together for this incredibly important conference. What lies ahead and what comes from this meeting are unknown. When we reconvene next year, I hope we can reflect on progress that has been made as a result of our efforts. I hope we can utilize each other's knowledge to push forward, to innovate, and to lead the way in improving the lives of the 30 million patients suffering from rare diseases. Now it is my great privilege to introduce to you Peter Saltonstall, the President and CEO of NORD. Peter?
Thank you. I'm Peter Saltonstall, President and CEO of NORD. I want to welcome you, and my welcome to all of you today for coming as well. And Barbara, congratulations to you with your new position at DIA. As Barbara mentioned, this is the third meeting that NORD has put on with the NIH and the FDA and our partners here, Ordis. And unfortunately today, we're not going to have any of our government speakers here. Thank you for the government. We're working, but they're not working today. And so I want to put out a special thanks as I start today, because we had an agenda planned last week, and when the government shut down, there were a lot of people that came together to try to help make this event happen today and ensure that we put together a program that would bring you all value. So I hope you find it that way, but you need to be cognizant of the fact that we did lose a number of our speakers, but we think we have a really good agenda. Still, we made lots of moves this past week. So to everybody in this room that played a crucial role in making that happen, I want to say thank you very much. What I really want to say is that NORD is really excited about where we are right now. I mean, there have been lots of advances in rare diseases. If you look back into 2012, you see that 1/3 of the drugs that were approved were rare disease drugs. So that's a major accomplishment, and that's significant for where this industry is going. And it's an industry that NORD cares deeply about. So we want to see the drugs get approved, but we also want to ensure that there's access. So the industry wants to continue to develop products, and we want to make sure that there's enough access so that patients can get to the particular drugs. And so we hope that today's conference, as we come together as a group from disparate communities, that sharing knowledge and building those relationships will lead us to another 30 years of success. And I think it's important to say, with this being the 30th anniversary, we should take a moment, and while I don't like to reflect a lot on the history, it's important that we do look at the history so that we can see how much we've accomplished and recognize that we've had huge successes, but we're only at the beginning. And this conference should help us get together, share new ideas, and hopefully make the next 30 years as positive as the last 30 years. So I just want to add my welcome to all of you and say I'm glad that you're here today. We're going to do the best we can to make sure that we put on the best program. I've spoken to a couple of people in the government this morning, as a matter of fact, who called me and said to please make sure that they wished everybody the best. They wished that they were here so that they could contribute, but unfortunately, you all know what the circumstances are like. So with that, I want to turn the microphone over to Wayne Pines, who's going to be our Master of Ceremonies. But again, thank you all for being here, and thank you for what you do in the rare disease community. Thank you.